looks like Dead End is not joining in for today, which is very, very sad.
Racers, start your engines.
Let's go for some... Let's tune off and tune in. Good luck and fun, Lars! Welcome, welcome! Damn. With the 14-month subscriber badge. Damn it, the 1 year. It just... all the time, I have to remember sometimes that we have been doing this for almost 2 years now. Which is so crazy. It feels like yesterday, me setting up the muffler on WSS thinking, nobody's going to watch this. And damn it. Damn it. Look where we are now. All right, 10 seconds to go. 45 minutes. Mike might not pit. Nope. As far as I know, nobody is going to pit. We'll see. All right, and green flag. Blümke has a really, really good start. Mike has to watch out for Salvador. And Wills challenging for P3 right out of the gate. Goes for the outside there. Is still very, very close. And we're all on our way. Bieida and Mayor fighting. Bieida might get back into the front. Wills tries it again. Side by side with Salvador. Definitely putting the pressure on. Oh. Wills on P3. On P4. Can he keep it? Aufschneider is trying for that place there. As Wills tries it again. Side by side. Onto the straight. Mike tries to run away from that in P2. Lars Blümke currently in P1 as we go into the S's. Salvador with the nose in the front wheels tries to keep on it. Salvador has to leave some space. Side by side into the last turn. And we are going 3 wide there for a quick moment. Alfie has the inside there. Wow, this is promising to be really, really good. 3 wide almost again. I told you yesterday. I told you that this race has the promise of being very, very good. Everybody is still so close with each other. And I saw sideways. Bieida. Bieida's out. Bieida loses it. And that is not going to be easy to recover. Aufschneider's still there. Very close racing. Lynch. Just an arm's reach away from Alfie. Look at those beautiful cars. Those beautiful liveries. We're barely 3 minutes in. And we have seen overtake after overtake. Mayor and Medina fighting for P7 in the background. We have Mike still catching up with Blümke. Blümke trying to drive out as much as possible. Alfie and Salvador, Aufschneider and Salvador might meet each other there for the battle for P4. And Lynch tries. Lynch really tries to get in as well. First few laps are out. And it is very, very apparent that this is going to be an absolute treat to watch. Aufschneider getting closer to Salvador. If he can get into the slipstream onto the straight, he might have a chance. And Wills, a completely new face on the Ferrari F-Series. And he is battling with the legends that are already almost a full season in. Wills on P3. This is his first race. Look at this guy. Driving here for the first time. I mean, he did the open race yesterday. And he did very, very well on the first race. battling with Lynch, and today it looks like he is actually running for the podium. The Belgium driver with the fastest lap, I might add. Wills on the fastest lap of the race so far, catching Mike van der Voort. Salvador, Aufschneider, that battle is not over just yet. By the way, also a very, very beautiful livery made by Lukas. By Lukas Gruber. Very well-known face in the muffler shop sphere, in the community. Oh, and Mike loses it! Mike loses it! And loses 3 places! In one turn, Salvador gets the opportunity to go for Wills. Side by side, has the inside. Salvador, what is he going to do? We're barely apart. And we had that same situation. Wills on the outside on that turn. Salvador on the inside. But this time, Wills does not have a nose in. Salvador does not need to leave space for him. And can just stay in P2. Salvador on the last F-Series race basically said, I did nothing and I got P3. So far, he is definitely wrestling with the other cars here today. So he cannot get this excuse again of doing nothing here. He is definitely in the battle. Now Mike has to keep calm, stay focused, and get back into the times. Because the moment the tires stop having grip, start wearing out, stop or start breaking down, this race is going to be held on a whole different level. It is just staying alive. At the moment, I would say we're in almost peak grip. We can drive the car as it's meant to be driven. As hard as possible. But that might not be the case in 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, we might have to try to conserve the tires, to keep them alive, so we can get them over the checkered flag without having to pit in between. Because if we have to pit in between, that will take some time away. I see Medina is 1 lap away. So Medina with problems here today. Aufschneider is saying, nah, Wills. New face on the block here, but that doesn't mean you earn yourself P3 right out of the gate without a battle. And Aufschneider is trying for it. Takes a look-see inside. Has Mike from the back pressuring. And has to pressure Wills as well. Beautiful fight here. I think that is Medina there. No, that is Blümke there in the front. 3 seconds away from the P2 driver, Emmanuel Salvador. So currently, again, very, very good place for the Friday Night Race Club. Lars Blümke and Rowan Lynch. They are leading the championship as a team. And Lars Blümke is leading the championship as a driver. It is even more interesting to see that while you see Aufschneider, you see Lynch, you see Biereder, you see Grasser on track on the Open Series, you rarely see Blümke on the Open Series. But then again, Blümke, every race he has driven, or most races he has driven, were a podium. And half of the races so far he has driven were wins. Without training, so he is doing his training in secrecy. And I don't know what he learns there, but he's doing some good stuff with that. I wonder how much he trains. On the free practice, Blümke did 28 laps, so maybe it's not that secret. He did most laps in the free practice of this. Or he's just fast without practice, could be. I mean, Ace, you usually preach that practice is not important. And maybe that's the case. Blümke does practice, though. And it shows. He might be underdriving the car on the practice because he was third fastest on the practice. But right now on the race pace, he is pushing everything he has out of the car. Now, we might have a battle on our hand very, very soon between either Bieida and Major for P7, or Rowan Lynch and Mike Vonderburgt for P5. Let's go for Bieida. With the Bathurst fanboys here on the livery. Running down. And now Major has to respond there. Because Bieida, now he's not only in the slipstream, he also has a much better exit there. Bieida, earlier losing the car. I think he was P5 or P6 at that point. Losing the car, losing a bunch of places in the process. Having to recover from that. Now he's battling with Major, and Major just gives him a little bit of a touch there. Huh. We will review that afterwards, I would say. Back to Bieida recovering from that. Wheels going slightly wide there, off, I would say. Alfie looking at that and analyzing the pattern that Wills is racing here. Let's see, we go into the braking zone. We're almost 15 minutes in. Oh, and Wills is off, goes slight bit too much. Ausschneider in the slipstream. We have to add Wills to the FFS team, I just realized. I hope he is on the Discord, so I can add him next time. But we did mention the cutting rule on stream earlier, so... Alfie in the active battle, definitely. Alfie in the active battle. We'll have to see later. Oh. Alfie slightly losing it there. Rowan Lynch also getting closer to Mike now. Blümke still running away with it. And I think he tries to secure himself a bit of a pocket in terms of race time, in terms of distance. So later when the tires do start breaking down, he has enough to the front so that he can start conserving the tires, start winding down, not having to push as much. Still closing in. But it's not quite there just yet. Rowan Lynch against Mike for P5 here. Looking very, very good here for the Team Friday Night Race Club. In the team standing, by the way, Friday Night Race Club still in front. Although, it is getting closer for 457 Racing Team to actually catch them. Maybe. Really depends on how Biereder and Aufschneider are doing compared to Rowan Lynch. Major and Biereder switch places. Biereder sweeps through. We did not see it. Let me quickly check it. Oh, okay, Major. Losing it fully. There it was. Oh my god. There. Oh, fuck. Sorry. That was on me. Should not click exit. That was on me. We'll be right back. Okay. Back at it again. Little lag at the beginning. All good, all good. We're still in. Still in. Not much changed. Major now 2 seconds away. Hello, Nomi. That battle for P3 is still going on. Oh, there is a car. There is a car standing. Is that Salvador? Salvador off track. What is going on? Is that an engine? Is that an engine crash? No! Yeah. That is the engine dead. That is very unfortunate. Oh, and Salvador out. Completely retiring. Not even getting some points in. Oh, that is unfortunate. Salvador running in P2. And unfortunately, touching the grass there and being out for this race here on Mosport. Into the S as we go. Aufschneider is still catching up. Already on the podium. Now the question is, can he go for second place? There goes my race. We saw it. We saw it, Salvador. I am so sorry to see that. Kaput. How are you doing? You had such a good race, P2, battling for P3. Shame to see you out, indeed. A shame. Alfie battling here with Will still. How's racing going? Good. Good. I would have gotten out of the pits and continued, but 250 seconds of penalty is outrageous. I don't know. No, I do not set up that. That's not for me. That is not on my side, actually. But I think that is about what you have to expect from the position you are in the pit, plus the engine damage. It was a decent... It looked like a decent race. I mean, I can take a look. Let me see. But I think teleporting to pits is really dependent on the damage sustained. I have no... No... Can't do anything in that matter. Very slowly catching Blümke, but he is pretty fast. That is true. He is quick. And once the tires start degrading, I do wonder how it's gonna go. It very much, I think it depends on the damage. I'm pretty sure. And since damage is... Hold on tight. We will hold on tight. Yeah, since damage is 200%, that is probably it. If you kill the engine, you gotta expect 200 seconds. Something like that to be the case. I wanted to put the damage even more up. I'll be doing some racing again starting tomorrow. Damn it. Damn it. Nomi, tomorrow is the last day I will be streaming. After that, I'm on a real racetrack. So, you starting tomorrow is really good. I appreciate it. I love it. But starting Thursday, I'm not going to be here anymore. I basically go to my local racetrack for the full weekend. Got 3 days off now, but then nothing until to Monday or the weekend because I'm on a 12-hour shift then. Anyways, gotta go have dinner. At least I can go earlier to bed today. Well, that is the good side of it, yeah. But the championship run, that might be the case, Salvador. I hope you're not too... Hockenheimring? No, Lausitzring. Lausitzring. I'm not even close to Hockenheim. Hockenheim is way, way away. The closest is Lausitzring. The next one would be Sachsenring, and then we call... I think the closer one would be Norrisring. And then we're starting with Hockenheim, Nürburgring. Stuff like that. I will definitely be on Sachsenring this year because I'm actually getting a trophy that I will physically receive a trophy on Sachsenring this year. But for Lausitzring, I'm just there as a normal viewer. At least I think. I might do a track run. I might do a track walk and you get a video of it. Track walk with the wheelchair. I'll see. Biereder catching back up in time and has Major. Again, the battle between Major and Biereder. 457 Racing Team and Cannonball. Cannonball Team. Oh, Major breaking a lot now on this turn here. Biereder catching back up. I think he is in the slipstream. If anybody of you is on DTM this year, any DTM, then let me know. We might see each other. Alfie might actually be on Sachsenring, but I'm not... He wasn't 100% sure if he gets a trophy. I'm in Lurk. All right, Nomi. Have a good one. In the Lurk. We'll see each other. Tomorrow on track for sure. There are some races for sure tomorrow. I might put up something special. Such a close race here. Such a close race here. I'm not even sure who to point the cam... Oh. Oh, oh. What happened here? What happened here? Oh, we know that. Oh, we know exactly what happened there. He can be lucky that the engine is still working. Damn. Damn. Major spinning out. And to be honest, that was on course with what happened yesterday with Gavas. Losing it at the exact same point there. Touching the grass and the car just goes. Oh, Schneider! Schneider, what a ballsy move! He just thought, all right, that opportunity is coming. I'm putting my foot down. Holy shit! Alfie is getting impatient behind Wills. The battle is going. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alfie also driving a very different line compared to Wills here. But staying in the slip as much as possible here in Quebec. And going down to the hairpin. Let's see if he tries it again. Into the braking zone they go. At Moss. This time Wills closes it up there on the entry. Not a much better exit there, but still in the slip. Lynch and Mike are successfully away from each other, so this battle is over. Friday Night Race Club versus Berg Racing. Lars Blumke in P1 still. 10 seconds in P1, by the way. 10 seconds he has driven out. I wonder what goes through Schneider's head right now. What is he thinking? Is he getting mad here behind Wills? Is he getting slightly impatient? Is he saying, "Oh, might as well. I'm just chilling here behind," or is this like true sweat work here on Mosport side by side? He holds it, forces Wills on the inside there. Still side by side. Down the hill. Still side by side. Small itty bitty cut there. And can't seal the deal. Cannot seal the deal. 20 minutes left here in the race. Damn. Absolute beauty. Into the SS. Alfie takes a bit of curb there. Will slightly drifting in, losing the car. The tires might be at their point now where they start withering away. And we have to try to make the best out of it now. Lynch with the slowest lap on the racetrack here today. Still 5th place. And, you know, that is... if you can still have a safe race and just bring in the lap times, sometimes that is better and you still get good points in case of crashing and potentially winning the race. That is the downside of being fast, but spinning out is that you can only potentially be 3rd or 4th. But sometimes something happens and you can't keep those lap times up. And Lynn shows that by driving 20s in, that is more than enough. More than enough for him to survive here on track, being 5th place. But Aufschneider wills. Half a second between the two. Aufschneider very, very focused here. He has been driving Mosport before. We do know that in the Tipo 33. I can't think of any other car we have driven here where Alfie was also part of. But I might be missing something truly obvious that just doesn't want to go in my head right now. Alright, let's look for the bonnet cam here at Moss Corner. Getting a good exit out of here. 0.4 still. Not good enough. I wonder if this is how it ends here on the track today. If you are a slower car and get a better launch, I think if you have the racecraft, defend. Like, you don't have to. I think because you're, first of all, hello. Second of all, you can always, like, if you are fighting for position, you can always fight for position. If you feel like it. But it's very, very... It's very dependent on your racecraft. If usually side-by-sides for you means you're touching the other car, then maybe be a bit more careful. But you can always fight for it. Like, you have as much right to be on the track as everybody else. And if you're side-by-side, then you have your part of the track and he has his. I would need to see that. I would need to see that. Either make a clip or send me the replay. I would need to see that you can always fight for some stuff like this. Just because I'm faster does not mean I have a right to just overtake you and you have to suck it up. It really depends where you are slower and where you keep them up, because there's also, like, it depends where it happened, and maybe you blocked him and he just rear-ended you that way. Like, there is so many potential ways this could have panned out, and if I don't see the replay myself or the video, I can't really tell you who's at fault there. Alright, Aufschneider. We are approaching the last 10 minutes. I have beaten people and got beat by people due to good defensive driving. Yes! Sometimes even a faster driver makes a mistake when you defend like that. And I would also say that people who are usually faster, I have won battles against people that are hot lappers, that are very, very... Oh! Oh, and we have... Aufschneider side by side. Sorry, I have to commentate here. Aufschneider with the nose in the front. But Wills is still there. Oh, and I think now he's gone. For now, at least. For now, at least. Still there. Beautiful. Aufschneider. What an overtake. And now currently trying to run away with it. Now, can Wills keep up with that? Because it's not looking too dandy. Ausschneider's already 0.8 away. And on to the straight. What I was saying, Ash, is that just because people are good at hot lapping and are technically faster, the moment you take away their ideal racing line, they have to improvise, and some people cannot do that. Some people aren't as good as that as they are at hot lapping. So as much as I get pissed when there's a rookie that closes the door on me and defends, he's fully in the right to do so. In the means that WSS allows, I have to say that. Alright, let's look at the current leader here. Lars Blümke on the Ferrari F355 Challenge. 12 to 13 seconds away from Ausschneider, who had probably the heaviest battle over multiple laps in this race. I don't think anybody else had a battle quite like this. Lars Blümke not realizing anything of that. Lars Blümke just driving away with it. Just driving away. Since lap 1, he has been driving away. He continues to do so. The only one close to him back closing in was Salvador before he ultimately suffered a severe engine damage due to a crash. The whole race was essentially the Alfie Wills battle. To be honest, yes. Yes. I feel at the start it was a lot of in-betweens. And then you had Biereder versus Major. But in the past 20 minutes, I feel that was Alfie versus Wills. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant to watch. I have to also say that the cameras on this track are really, really good. I have to say, Mosport, whoever did the cameras, outstanding work. That is true. It's still not over for Alfie. Let's not jinx it. It could come back to bite him. But Alfie, from 4 races that he drove, 3 of them were podiums. So he knows his shit. Alfie is in his element. He is one of 4 people who have won in in the whole season. He is one of 4 people who have won. This is the 6th race, and as it is right now, it will stay with 4 people that have won in the F-Series. And funnily enough, 2 of them are German. It's Alfie and Blümke have won here on track. On the tracks of the F-Series. Salvador has won one, and Aditya Sorve has won as well. Last 4 laps. It is very, very clear that Schneider is running away with it. Those are the last 4 laps. Oh, back marker. That is Major. Schneider half a second 4 laps ago. 3 laps ago. 4 tenths faster. 2 laps ago. 8 tenths faster. And the last lap was actually really, really close. If we take a look at that specifically, Alfie lost some time in the second sector. How do I send the replay? Yeah, maybe. You can do that. You can do that. I think it happened. It happened. Again, Alfie is running away. Now that he has breathing room in front of him. Without wheels defending. Schneider is running. 5 minutes left in this 45-minute absolute beautiful race here on Mosport. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And compared to Blümke, Alfie is actually catching back up. Bobby! Hello, hello, mother lovers. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Long time no see. What are you up to, Mobby? Broke my watch string. Oh, no! Oh, you switched to Linux. I'm still waiting on it. But tough with the WSS app. AC does work. Content Manager does work as well. WSS app might be a problem. We haven't tried Content Manager with the WSS integration yet. That might work. Yes, Mobby. But the thing is, it rarely works. Usually people do it with the browser. But if you go to online and live, there is an LFM and AWSS integration. Yeah, Blümke now losing lap time compared to Schneider, but he absolutely can. He has nothing, like he can be a second slower per lap, 2 seconds, 5 seconds for all he cares. Blümke just has to bring it over the line here, because we probably see 2 more laps after this, at best. Maybe 1. Maybe 1. Has been absolutely beautiful to watch. Very sad for Salvador to be out. Very sad that we didn't see Dead End here on the racetrack today. TLDR also would have loved to see them. But I know that Aditya at the moment took a bit of a break from sim racing. And Lobkov couldn't make it today. So this is it. This is it, guys. Last lap of the race. Lars Blümke on the last lap of the race. Lars Blümke is running in front by a bunch of seconds. Friday Night Race Club. Lars Blümke already 2 times champion. And now on the 6th race, he is attempting the 3rd win overall. And it's only 1 more race to do. Which means with Salvador missing the finish line today, but Alfie coming in 2nd, that could mean that the last race decides which German will bring it home on the next race. And there he is! Lars Blümke wins on Mosport. What a race! Alfie going over the line 2nd. Wills 3rd. Mike 4th. He is hopefully happy with that. Boots. Lynch for 5th place. Indeed. Indeed. Mayor already in pit. Medina is probably as well in the back. And Bieda taking home 6th as far as I know. I'm happy enough, but could have done better. That spin there on the hairpin, my heart sank for a moment. Damn. Damn. Beauty. Absolute beauty. And with that, Lars Blümke has the best chance of winning the first season of the Ferrari F-Series. Damn. Damn. Oh, god damn, Bobby. Oh, having to do the 69, eh? Nice. Couldn't let that stay, eh? And welcome Haley to the subscribers. Good race all. I sucked hard. Time to do some Formula Mads. Yes, we're going into the Formula Mads in just a moment. Yeah, Lars, great driving as usual. I'm a bit sweaty. Need a shower after this. I need to know. Holy shit. Thank you. Where is the... Thank you for the boot. There it is. Thank you very much, Moby. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Yeah! God damn it. I need to know how sweaty Alfie is. I need to know. He has to tell me legally how the sweaty situation is. Very nice. Yes, I expected that. Thank you for the boots. Thank you very much for the 2 biddies. Hey, quali was half the race today. Blümke running away with it. And then at the end, having so much time, like, as a surplus,